Welcome to Rabble Rousers Sports Talk.
Rabble Rousers. Wow. How's it going, buddy?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Well, what I am is I'm sitting down. I'm talking to a good guy like yourself, and I'm happy about it.
You're not walking on water?
What'd you say?
You're not walking on water or anything like that?
Oh no,
Any sky or...
I would never claim that. I only fall into water. Sometimes not on purpose. Sometimes it just depends.
I tried it one time, I just went through.
You're right. I just sank like a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up, man?
Yeah,
We ready to talk about some sports today?
man, I'm always ready to talk about sports.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair because I feel like that's why we're here, right? It's what we do, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and bring some entertainment.
that's right. And sometimes we sing, right? Everyone.
Once in a blue moon. Sometimes if I feel lucky, if I feel like singing,
I feel like
Today's not Tuesday.
I feel like we covered this in the last episode. How we decided people don't want to hear us sing, so maybe we shouldn't do that.
Question me.
All
All
right.
right.
How we doing?
Topic number one.
All right.
Robert Quinn seeking trade. So I before I saw the topic, and then eventually I click on it.
Right.
It's pretty much a clickbait kind of topic. So I was reading. He's like he doesn't want to go out like Khalil Mack. He's like he wants to stay in Chicago. So it looks like the team might be sniffing around a trade,
Mhm.
or in teams interested in a trade with Robert Quinn. He wants to stay, so it's not Robert Quinn that's really seeking for a trade. It's more a team kind of sniffing around, like maybe we can try to get a value out of it. Maybe, yeah, but it'd be stupid because last year he has 18 sack. So like, why would you get rid of this guy? It's your best pass rusher.
Right. Well, let's see here. I feel like this is kind of a weird theme in this offseason. Players are like, well, to get money, I will scare them by asking for a trade. Debo Samuel. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure if this is the right route, if he is actually looking for a trade. I mean, he's coming off a huge season, which means he's going to get paid. I don't know. You're right. It kind of seems like smoke, or just
Yeah.
you're trying to follow smoke, but there's not really a fire. I mean, he's coming off an 18.5 sack season. He's 32 years old. He's got a $13 million salary, so
Yeah.
it's not chump change. He's getting well paid. Like, I don't know if the team's, I don't know, scared of paying him, or I really don't know the situation. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand it. Words. I don't understand words. I don't understand what's going on here. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
I don't think a lot of like media knows what's going on with this either. Because I know they're trying to restart and acquire young players, and I think and Robert Quinn didn't mention it, it's like they're not really going after veteran stars. They're more going for younger players. I get it, but you also need that background of people. You need a veteran to help with the locker room and set a tone in that locker room, and I think that's what maybe Robert Quinn's going at. But like he's not really, like I say, he's not really asking for trade. It's maybe a team, maybe Chicago's like, maybe we should trade him, get some picks, and maybe pick up a young player that's still available. But
I suppose I
why?
think people are just sniffing around and creating a story. I don't think there's a huge story here. I don't think
Yeah,
he's going anywhere. Personally, I mean, at least
it'd
this.
be stupid.
Yeah, it'd be wonky. I mean, he came off a big year. He's still under contract. Teams might be sniffing around for him, possibly, and maybe that's what's creating the story. But it, if he's saying he wants to be there, he wants to be there. Like, let's let it be.
Yeah, exactly. It's like let the guy be there. So yeah.
Right. I don't know.
All
It
right.
seems weird. Sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
No, it's all good. Topic number 2. Terry McLaurin wants a extension.
So, I mean, I don't understand this whole thing because they literally have not like dove into free agency so they can afford this extension. They want this extension. And the fact that it hasn't happened yet is very peculiar because it seems like both sides want this. I don't know if they just
Yeah.
haven't agreed on a number or what, but it hasn't happened yet, and I don't know why.
So let's look at numbers then.
Okay.
His rookie year, he has 58 catches, 919 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Okay.
Not bad for a rookie season.
Yeah.
Second season, 87 catches, 118 yards, 4 touchdowns. So the touchdown went down, but the catches and yards went up.
Okay.
Last year, his catches went down 7-7, and his yards went down, but his touchdown went up by 1, so 5 touchdowns. So if you want to look at numbers, do you give him top 10 wide receiver money, or you give him a top 15?
Right.
So I think that's what the Washington Redskins. Oh, sorry, the Commanders.
Good catch. Well played.
um, the Washington Commanders. I think that's what they're trying to look at. It's like, do we pay him top 10 money, or you give him top 15 money?
I wouldn't. That is tough. I mean, through the last 3 seasons, he's like averaged over a thousand yards. So I mean, it's big numbers. He's a definitely one of their better players. So I get
Yeah,
it. Is he's I wouldn't say he's like the best receiver in the league. Obviously, those people have already, for the most part, chosen their side. So um, I don't know. I don't know if I would put him as a top 10, but maybe that's like you said, maybe that's where the money troubles are happening. So
yeah, because it's like it's not bad numbers. Don't get me wrong.
no.
But if you want, I guess, get paid a top 10 wide receiver, I think the touchdowns need to be in double digits. Maybe a little bit more yards and more catches. But then there's another thing too. Is like they haven't had a quarterback
Yeah,
either.
it's true.
So would this be on his fault, or would it be on the quarterback fault because they haven't really had a good quarterback to do so?
Right. It's the Commanders are a weird team in general. No disrespect to anyone, but like they make some very peculiar choices, and I think they're holding a lot of things close to their chest, and they're not telling people why or how, and they don't want to release numbers. Um, and that's probably like the reason why no one can agree on a number. Everyone wants it to happen, as far as
Yeah.
I know, but the number like it hasn't been agreed upon, and that's why the extension hasn't been made. So I don't know.
I I think they eventually will. I think they still got time to do it. They can still do it during the season. So if he starts off with say like 153-yard game
Right.
with 2 touchdowns, the next game with 107 yards with another 2 touchdowns, then that maybe is like, hey, he's top 10
Right.
quarterback and you'll get that money. But is the thing that to keep on looking forward and see if it does happen or not.
Right. Yeah. I don't, it's very peculiar to me. I'm not sure what the holdup is. Obviously, like I said, both sides want it to happen. So make it happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Topic number 3.
Dude. Sorry.
Celtics win the big game 2.
Yeah. What happened there?
So it's like, so this is going to be a weird series. Like Heat number 1, Celtic number 2 in the East. So it's like because the Heat won game 1 with a good amount win as well.
Yeah.
And Celtics turn around like, okay, we figure you out.
I mean,
So it's like it's a stress game.
I guess, but I'm watching this game, and the Heat lost it in this, like towards the end of the second quarter. They never got it back. It was a win since the second quarter of that game. Like there was,
Yeah.
it was like, what am I watching right now? Is this a playoff game or just like I don't know? It didn't feel like much of a championship game of any sorts. Even though they're playing to go to the big game. I don't know what was happening. Like I think I zoned off at a certain point in the game where I was like, seriously, what's going on? So
Yeah.
I guess we'll see, the game 3 and see like if either team rebounds or if the same, situation continues to happen. So it was weird. It was a weird game to
Yeah.
watch.
It's like I saw parts of it, but of course I catch the highlights and stuff but is this like I said, yeah, it is weird. You expect the best defense to not perform like that. Because the Heat, I say, they has the best defense in the NBA,
Hmm.
and they just fell apart.
Yeah.
But like I said, game 3 now is in Boston. Boston, so game 4. So it's like if the Heat can take a game in Boston, then I don't think they might be fully in trouble. But if Celtics take 3 and 4, I think
Yeah.
Heat's in a big trouble.
Right. Right. I agree. I mean, if they keep playing like they play, then you might as well just chalk it up to being over. But I mean, obviously they'll probably rebound in some way, shape, or form because that's just
Oh
good
yeah.
television. So, but
Tony Spagnolia, or I can't speak his name now. For head coach of the Heat,
right,
he's one of the best coach I think in the NBA history. Just the fact that he's been to the big game with LeBron, and then he's been without LeBron as well.
right,
So it's like you gotta know what he's doing. So it's like he's gonna play that stress games. Like, hey, you did this to us this game. We're
right.
gonna come out and do something different this game. So it's like I I expect it to turn around maybe in game 3 or maybe game 4, but I can't see Boston taking both games at home and win. But
Yeah, yeah.
we'll
I mean,
see.
you can't imagine. I don't know. I didn't imagine that whether or not they won or lost. I didn't. I wouldn't imagine they lost like that. So, it was interesting. We'll see. We'll see if they can rebound.
Topic number 4. Should the Mavericks be worried?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because this is very Mavericks like. You know what I'm saying? They will come in and they'll do this. It's not like they got blown out of the water, but at the same time,
Well,
the Celtics,
yeah.
not Celtics, I'm sorry. Last subject. Golden State. Golden State definitely played a much better game. I mean, the passing was better, the shots were better. And though like they didn't play like what's the last game we just talked about? It wasn't that kind of blowout, but it's still I don't know if they're in worry yet. So
Um, yes and no.
okay.
It's so if the Mavericks come out like they did game 1, or they're trying to play Warriors ball and not the Mavericks ball,
Yeah.
then they're in deep trouble because they're not the Warriors. Then because they have like one of the best 3-point shooters in the game.
Yeah.
Um, and then the Warriors only shot 29 threes, and the
Yeah.
Mavericks 48, and that's not Mavericks ball.
Yeah.
And they're a team that likes to go around and move the ball around and then find a shot, and they didn't really do that. Luka Doncic didn't have the best game. It was horrible, no,
No.
but they rely on Luka to score 30, 35. That's when Bronson and Dinwiddie need to step up. And it's like, hey, because in the beginning of that game, because I watched the full whole game, that they missed 4 straight wide open threes,
Yeah. That's true.
wide open,
Yeah.
and so now it's like, hey, they're Dinwiddie and Bronson. Everybody else is missing. We can just double team Luka in the paint. Luka likes to drive. He likes to put the ball in the paint and then dish it
Right.
out if someone's open. And it's like, well, we're not worried about them trying to make a three now because they're bricking it.
Well, I feel like we've talked about the same kind of subject earlier in the year. Was kind of like Luka's magic, but he doesn't have the team to back him up, as where Steph is also magic, but he's got a team that he can pass and do all these trick shots or whatever he wants to do. That I think it was a good team win versus the Mavs, like you said, were hoping and praying Luka could just win it for him. And obviously that didn't happen. So
Yeah, because like I said, if they play their own kind of pace, slow the game down, don't try to beat the Warriors and play their game and play your own game that slow down the tempo, move the ball around, and space them out so Luka can go in the paint and do what he does.
right. I mean, Luka's magic, Steph is magic. It's a game of magic, but
Yeah.
um, Golden State will definitely look better in their magicness.
That
Yeah.
magic, Andre.
That magic moment. We are singing again, John. I don't know what's happening. Um,
I think it's Luca. He makes us sing.
damn it, Luka.
Luca, you are from the show, man.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to see what if they rebound or not. I think this series potentially maybe better than the Eastern Conference series, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I say my opinion. I think the Eastern will be a little better. But I think I predicted both go Game 7, so it's like I'm
Yeah.
hoping it comes true.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Doubling up. Look at that. All right, man. Well, is there any other topics we need to talk about today?
I don't know. That's about it. It's kind of a little silent in the sports world, just a little.
A little quiet, unless you're following golf. I unfortunately I don't, so I have nothing
Yeah, I
to talk
don't
about.
either. Maybe if
Yeah.
I need something to fall asleep.
Hey, for all those out there that like golf, it's not, we're not dissing you. You're good, but yeah, I don't get it. So.
All right, guys. Thank you
All right,
for watching this. Like, subscribe, show some love,
drop a comment.
do a little dance.
All right, I got you. Don't worry about it. It's happening.
All
All right, guys.
right, guys.
Until next time.
Next time. Peace.
Peace.